Buddy, how's it going? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Well, here we are again, back with Directive 8020 Part 4. For some reason, I'm thinking I'm having interference. And last live stream, nobody said anything that we are having interference, but then we actually wanted to go do the full upload. Yeah, I had a lot of comments saying that there was a whole lot of interference going on, so I'm going to hopefully hope we don't have any interference this time. So please let me know down in the comments. I'm about to go ahead and do some quick minute edits really quick, and I'm going to check the live stream, do an audio test, all that good stuff. So hopefully we don't have no static through this, but we are going to be rushing through Chapter 4, and this is obviously Part 4, again with Directive 8020, redoing a full walkthrough of Chapter 4. So please let me know down in the comments if y'all hear any static or anything like that. If not, then we're going to proceed. But I'm going to go ahead and get this quick minute edit out the way. Then we're going to jump back in, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all everything that we have found so far. Let's go. Alrighty, we are good to go, y'all. I'm only going to do one of I'm just going to have the YouTube live stream up, so not going to do the other one because I feel like that possibly might be why I'm having interference from that. Not 100% sure, but today it's sounding like we're clear. I just did a quick audio test as well. We're sounding good. We're sounding good. Please let me know down in the comments if at any point y'all start hearing any interference, static, or anything like that. Obviously other than the game, but. But anyway, yeah, man. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Tuesday. So, unfortunately, I had to end up deleting the entire live stream and upload for Chapter 4. As you can see, we are not at 100% with Chapter 4, or I'm sorry, Episode 4. But reason being is we would have to run through this entire thing, but have Stratford dead. And then also with this one, then we'd have to go way back and basically get caught by Sims and chased episode 1, fail to find the utility strap, and then we get that one. Which is kind of like basically this is going to be the root of like Stratford dying and like us not finding the utility strap and getting caught and all that. It's like the bad ending. So we'll do a run through and go for the bad ending one day, but for right now, we are on the quest to have the best possible ending. And we're going to jump back let's see, where did we leave off when we actually did this part? I think it was actually loaded questions. So we'll like with the last live stream because I did part 2 and 3 together. So we did episode 2 and 3 simultaneously and went back even to the first episode, ran through so we can make the right decisions for episode 3 and 2 and 3. And so we left off right here. So I will actually go ahead and start that same way. So it's almost like y'all didn't like miss anything, you know what I mean? And I'll explain why this is the better option as well, about refusing the gun and everything. And we also found the Dark Pictures Anthology doll right there. So when we get to that point, I'll obviously show that. So let me not spoil it too much. I'm not gonna go too far ahead there, but yeah. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing very good. So this, as far as I know, this is about as much completion that we can do as of right now for this episode, just for the fact that Stratford's still alive. We're keeping everybody alive right now, but we will come back and eventually get this to absolute 100% when we do the next walkthrough. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up at loaded question. Hope everybody's doing good today, by the way. I think I've said that about 4 or 5, maybe 9 times. I don't know, but again, you never know, man. You never know what somebody's day might be going. You never know if it's going good, going bad. So hey, I hope you're having a good day. I hope everybody's all right, man. Keep on keeping on. Let's go.
We've got a gun on this ship, right? If she's out there whacking people, we should arm ourselves.
Standard issue, Captain's revolver. 6 rounds, hyperkinetic, soft point ammo. The only lethal weapon on the ship. As per code 552 of the Corinth Captain's Charter, I authorize the use of this weapon. Isley.
I cannot allow that, Commander.
Why?
A stray bullet could compromise essential systems. Our wedge tools are rigged to deliver a charge. They can pack a punch.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You heard her. Wedge tools only. Isley, do we have eyes on her?
The Oracle can't locate her. Seems like she's gone to ground in the maintenance layers.
If she's in the maintenance layers, it won't be easy to find her. It's a maze down there.
It's a maze, but one I designed. If we welt shut the breach seals here, here, and here, we can be sure they're locked into this sector. Then it's just a case of sweeping the tunnels and locking down the bulkheads sequentially, forcing them into a corner. Here.
So how do we get in there?
There's a secondary access tunnel. We can use it to get into the reactor funnel without being detected.
So we need to close the seals on all those maintenance tunnels. Will that hold her?
Yes. And any use of her wedge tool will not only slow her down, it will also flag her on the system. One of us needs to get in there to track and detain her.
I'll do it.
Not so fast, This is my decision. We know they're dangerous. You sure you can handle this?
I can handle it.
I'll go with you.
Very well. Find Sims. Repair the antenna. Reestablish contact with the Andromeda.
If we're lucky, we'll all make it home, too. How shall I proceed with the substance?
Run whatever tests you need, but don't put yourself at risk. Everyone get prepped. Rendezvous in 30 minutes.
Strange, isn't it? So different from how we thought it would be.
So, as you heard with that, that's the reason why we go with refusing the weapon, because like I said, and also as she explained too, she knows this shit better than any of us. She designed it and helped build it. So, yeah, if she says firing off a weapon is, bad in space, it probably is bad in space, because, you probably wouldn't want to fire that off, especially you're in an enclosed area that punctures the hole, like she said, also jeopardize any kind of systems, then we're basically screwed more than we already are. So that's obviously the better option. This is, assuming, going to be like second probably worst option is getting the gun, and then this one obviously is going to probably be the worst option, which we won't know until we, obviously get to that point. But we'll come back to that. So for right now, we are now searching for Sims.
Terraformers is gonna have a hell of a job.
Yeah.
And again,
I
with
can
this part,
see it now.
we want to go full left.
Kids playing in the park over there. Grocery stores on the strip, and there, Corinth's new headquarters.
So reason being why we want to do this full left one is because when we go to the right side, you kind of see more of his like CEO, like money peddling kind of deal. So this option gives Mitchell more of, or I'm sorry, Williams more of a chill vibe, making him more see his kinder side basically.
I have a dream for this planet, Stafford, and we'll get there. No matter how many times we may fail.
Sir,
No need to explain, Stafford. I have full confidence you'll see us through this.
Earth will be expecting a progress report. We need that transmitter back online.
Cernan knows what he's doing. You just need to focus on the task at hand. That's what being a leader is about, right? Delegation and dedication.
If you don't mind me saying, you're remarkably calm, considering everything. Are you sure you're okay?
When I first found success, people started...
So as you can see, when you go with the left option here, you start seeing more of like Williams, like kinder side, more chill vibe side. If you go the opposite way, you get more of like basically him just being a jerk, being like the full head CEO type deal, like I pay for this, so you all got to do what the hell I got to say type shit. And I'm trying to get the traits evenly balanced, but I'm also, because we already know these are the 5 that we have to keep alive. And see, I'm keep trying to keep the top 2 pretty evenly balanced. You know what I mean? Got to work on him. Got to make more of like a resolute with him, but I'm trying to give him more of the father figure kind of thing, so making him more supportive, but also keeping protectiveness at a high. We also got serious and loyalness. I got her pretty tied up, but I got to get her a little bit serious on the next few options with her just to kind of balance that out. But these are for sure the 5 people that we have to keep alive until the end. The other 3, obviously, it's Mitchell, Williams, and Anders, who are kind of like the mystery ones, who we're pretty sure are going to end up becoming infected or becoming mimics. So we possibly have an option to maybe save one, if not all of them. So we'll hopefully see about that, see if that's an actual thing, but we won't find that out until the next couple episodes. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I'm just like explaining why about that decision and everything.
Before long, I found myself looking in the mirror at someone I didn't recognize, and instead of fighting him, I let him consume me. I lost a part of myself, the boots on the ground part that got me to where I am now. And sometimes, I wonder who I really am. Up here, maybe I can find out.
Space can do that. And you're in good hands.
The best, some would say.
Not even gonna lie though, just looking at that horizon, I don't think this is a very safe planet. I'm gonna be living on that, like you ever seen the movie Lightyear? It's kind of like that whole Buzz kind of thing, like everybody living in a globe. Oh yeah, so yeah, this part. So this is again where I'm starting to 100% believe that these are mimics. Because as y'all saw in the last live stream that we did where it's Little Star. So when we go back to Little Star, there is a part and option where you can basically have the option to, let's see, where's it at? Yep, right here. So you have the option to either save Sims, Carter save Sims and is back on the ship, which I feel like that would have made sense, right? Because, okay, she's still on the ship at some point, and we see later on there's some footage where it gets kind of cut out. She like steps off camera, comes back into camera, then all of a sudden like she's different. And we don't know what happened to that because that part wasn't actually filmed. But on this option here, she floats out to space. So boom, she's gone. She's out to space. Like she's not on the ship no more. But as we go along, all of a sudden, boom, she's back on the ship. So like, there's no way that she could have just floated back onto the ship. So at some way, and that's another thing too. At what point could of the organism that hits the ship, when could have ever made contact with her to replicate her, right? So what I'm kind of starting to assume now is that these whatever it is that hit the ship, the life form that's now on board, it hit the computer. So my hypothesis is that the organism is replicating or mimicking, I should say, the crew members from their loaded up log, like story logs, like their his secret messages, all that stuff, like, and especially like all their like put down data and things like that. I feel like it's somehow mimicking them from like photos and things like that, or like, you know, video messages and things like that, and it's somehow taking their likeness from the computer and the oracle now 100% think is probably corrupted, right? So I'm thinking it's kind of like an electro living organism kind of deal. Like it's like part technological, but also organic in a way. So it all like honestly, I hate to say it, but if y'all have ever seen Sunny with a Chance of Meatballs, it's kind of like that. It's kind of something like that. I'm feeling like you upload something, you put some data in and all that stuff, and then like this organic thing combined with that is like being able to produce like its own self into the form of other organisms. Is what I'm is the kind of vibe I'm getting from this now. But yeah, because I know point did Sims ever make contact in the other one, so it has to be somewhere along those lines. But we also find something else later on in this one, which you'll see.
Okay, I set up the private channel. Go ahead and switch frequencies.
Switching now. You hear me?
Nice and clean.
You know, even with all this shit, in some ways I'm relieved we aren't on Earth right now.
I just hope Stafford can pull us through this.
So this is probably one of the easiest
Let's see.
Dark Pictures Anthology dolls to
Section
find.
D5.
If you locate the maintenance terminal, you should be able to override the shutters.
So yeah, normally you would come down here, but as you go back through over here, when you did the scan, you can see there's something up top here, and you can go up this ladder here. So you go up this ladder. Simple, simple. So literally go down here, and you can read this. So look at the camera.
Code 980. Show me the archive. Mitchell.
Yo, you seen Williams?
No. I was looking for him too.
Inside his computer?
Yep.
Like that wasn't sketchy. Like what research could she have been doing for Mitchell? I mean, about Williams. All right, so let's go back here really quick. Let's go ahead and do these messages. Did look a bit strange. Did look a little bit strange. Well, we definitely know that's not what she's doing. Yeah, so we got to start bringing up like her serious side a little bit more. So I guess we'll go with threaten on that one. So yeah, easiest Dark Pictures Anthology doll probably to find so far. As soon as you walk forward back this way, it's right there. Super, super easy to find. Mary's Poppet. Yep. Mary's Poppet. So I believe that one was obviously from, let's see, that one was from, obviously not Man of Medan, but it's second one. He's got House of Ashes, Devil in Me. It's always the one that I always can't remember. Gosh, what was that one? It's crazy too because it was also one of my favorites, but House of Ashes is still probably like hands down probably like one of my good favorites there for sure. That was from like the Salem witch trials and stuff, which I'm pretty sure was the second one. All right, we got a new message log. See, that's a little sketch. Like, why would you be saying that one? Yeah, we ain't doubt. We're just gonna doubt that, man. It doesn't happen in Stratford. Yeah, it's a little sketch. Anywho, all right. So that's where that doll is at. And yep. So now we gotta basically open the door and proceed on through. There we go.
Okay. Should be through here. Got it. Here it is. Ready?
Nope. Somebody's got to do it.
Follow the white rabbit.
Wish me luck.
All right, well, here goes nothing. It's still bugging me that I cannot remember that. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Little Hope, that's what it was. Little Hope. That's right. Little Hope was the second one. Man of Medan was the first one. Little Hope was the second one. House of Ashes was the third, and then The Devil in Me was the fourth one. Directive A20, I believe, in the fifth one. And they've had side games as well. Like, matter of fact, I actually found out, because I was not very sure who this one was from. This is actually from a side game of the Dark Pictures. Like, they have like side like whole other side games and stuff, like DLCs and stuff like that. So this person here, I've never played that one, but this is where she's from. But you got the Impale Demon, which is obviously from Little Hope. Mary's Poppet, which is from Little Hope, and then the Doomit, which is from The Devil in Me. So yeah, so I'm excited to see what these four are.
What are we gonna do when we find her?
That depends.
On what?
If she cooperates.
All right, get ready. It's got some jumpy parts coming up. Yeah. Oh boy, when I first saw that shit, oh man, that scared the shit out of me.
Sounds like we've got company.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory through this, especially now that we've already found what we needed to find. So there's nothing else we need to. It's really just straightforward through the rest of this.
Opening the first shutter.
Subsection 4 clear.
All right.
Sealing the bulkhead.
So this way, it doesn't matter which way you go. You could literally go either way. It both leads to the same thing. And then something sketchy happens when you get up here. Well, last time we went from the right side. I wonder if it's going to be the same way for the left. Huh. Yeah, we didn't get a jump thing right there. Let's see if we can go back this way. Let's see if it'll still trigger. Because like when you go on the right side instead of going the left, there's like the same thing we just saw with that shit crawling in the vent, but you get it like this way. But I guess you can't get it if you go left. So if you go right, then you'll see it. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, we kind of missed it a little bit. We got to see the foot. So, yeah, so if you go to the right, you get that animation that just happened. To the left, you don't.
And that shutter too.
Opening shutter 2.
Okay. I believe this one was pretty straightforward. It's still sketchy, though.
Subsection
I tell
6
you.
clear. Sealing now.
You saw that, right? Yep.
God, what is that smell?
And unfortunately, look away now if you're squeamish. But now this is why I also say this shit is 100% a mimic, or like it's copying people and generating their shit from here, hold on. It's generating their like personality and basically like their physical person from something from the Oracle and something from the computer. Because we had the physical we had literally Carter in the freeze pod, and as far as I know, he has not been moved. So he's still in the cryopod. So he's still there. Or we'll just call them sleep pods, right? He's still in that. And as we were going through one of the cutscenes through, I think it was like chapter 3 or episode 3, we see that there is now an organism kind of created with like teeth and stuff like that in the room. And we're like, we haven't been in that room, so how could something be in there? Could it have been a different person? Come to find out, that's obviously the thing creating a mimic. So, and we don't know what happened to Sims's body.
Last shutter.
And what happened with that? We think Sims might be just Sims. And then boom. Now we have found Sims.
Don't fucking move.
Young, what's going on?
It's like some ring shit right there.
Fucking Christ.
When I first saw that part, it scared the shit out of me. So fucking scary. Definitely a good jump spot right there.
Talk to me.
It's Sims. She's dead.
What? Are you serious?
She's dead. She's been dead for ages.
But that's impossible.
I'm serious. Whoever we're searching for, it's not Sims.
If it's not her, then we don't know what we're up against. Get back here. Young, Cooper, are you two okay?
Whatever's down there is trapped.
So, as you see, Sims has now been discovered. Probably if we... I wonder how we would end up just cutting straight through that. But I mean, this option here would be when Stratford's dead. This part here, I'm assuming like we would skip that part if we didn't save Sims. You know what I mean? Like in like when the blast happens and stuff. So yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, so now we know that Sims has been dead this whole time, along with Carter. Whatever's on the ship has ended both of them, and now is replicating possibly Carter and the rest of the crew, and the one that's the mimic of Sims is like kind of falling apart and like losing control now. So wondering how that's going
We're
to look.
moving on.
Young, don't do it. Young, come back.
What the fuck?
Whoever it is, they're moving around to the reactor array. We've got them cornered.
You've gotta be shitting me. How the fuck did they get away?
Not many places left down here for them to hide.
The whole area's locked down. Only way out was through that vent. Only place they could be is... Isley, can you see us on camera?
I can see movement in there.
Young! Young! You alright? I'm coming down.
Fuck.
Young! You there? If you can hear me, you need to extend the bridge. I'll look for another way around.
Okay, so with this one, you have two options here. Basically evade or get caught. If you get caught, Young ends up getting wounded really bad. Thinking that one, she loses an eyeball. So we don't want to do that. Oh, right there, gouge. She loses an eyeball. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to get caught. So we're going to go full-blown, locked-in ninja mode. So let's do this. Let's do this. Booyah, and that's how we do that. Hell yeah.
Isley, whoever it is, they're toast. They fell into the reactor funnel.
We're on our way.
You're really gonna need to see this.
That is literally like some Cloudy with a Chance of
When things get
Meatballs
ugly, it
meets
all comes
John
down to
Carpenter's The
survival of
Thing
the fittest.
combination, some
And when
twisted
you're
space
stripped
shit,
down
man,
to
for
your
real.
bones, can you bear to see what you're really made of?
Yeah, we're going to, man. Shit's about to get intense. That is about to get intense in chapter 5, or I'm sorry, episode 5. But that concludes episode 4 of Dragnet. That's well, not full completion, obviously, because we still got to go back, obviously, with Stratford being passed away. But we will do that in another live stream and another walkthrough when we go for the worst possible ending. But this concludes the live stream for right now. We'll probably go again and hit up a live stream tonight with Chapter 5. But yeah, I'm so glad finally this one came out clear. The first time I did this, yeah, unfortunately, the audio was super staticky and I was having some type of interference, and I think it had something to possibly do with me having two different chats going. I don't know, maybe. But just running YouTube's live chat, it hopefully it's coming out clear for everybody. So without further ado, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and see y'all in the next live stream. Hope y'all have a good one. Stay solid. Thank y'all for coming and joining the live stream for original subscribers. And of course, if y'all are new to the channel, please hit like and follow and subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all are notified when I'm doing another live stream and get notified for updates. Don't forget also to follow the Facebook page as well of LSkottchy Gaming. There also I post updates and basically dates when I'll be doing live streams of different games and things like that. So, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll catch y'all in the next one of Directive 8020, Episode 5. Let's go.